So there you go. That's kind of crazy. She kind of did nothing that fight in the second or... that's interesting stuff. If I read it, Grey Shirt, you're going to stop typing it because everyone says this every fight, and we've been over this. I jokingly act like it wasn't a robbery if it was my pick. Now, go make a Sean O'Malley exposed video a few days after the clip goes round that I'm actually calling for O'Malley to collab. Go do that, Grey Shirt. That's what you're good at, dude. You know what I mean? You want to get real about things I do? How about a day after the O'Malley cool moment happens where I say I'll be the Matt Serra judge, you literally compile a clip segment together of times where I've criticized his lifestyle and post that. It's kind of based, honestly. I kind of respect the absolute nature of you, but it's all good. Everyone beat me to it. I know it doesn't mean you have to revolt then, does it, mate? Just, you know, you get it next time, you know? Down in the fight. Don't do that. That's exactly what happened. And then it will get given to Tabitha Ricci. Can't do that. Clip channels spamming instead of dono, like they don't make a living off your content. I mean, calm down, guys. Let's not go too hard. I just had a fucking vendetta against him because he was trying to go at me. Respect the host and the parasite relationships. All right. Everyone calm down now. We don't know respect in this place. Here's $5 for the cope of thinking you look like Pavlovich. I don't think I look like Pavlovich, but... shut up, man. You guys give me nothing. Honestly, it's lame as fuck, dude. You saw me next to Drickus. I'm built like Pavlovich, man. But I'm not like in the same shape as Pavlovich, but I have the same frame and dimensions as Pavlovich, but he's got a longer reach. Built like Pavlovich, if Pavlovich spent his entire life in a wheelchair, skinny. Okay. Matt Brown, you're saying he's got big legs? He hasn't. Matt Brown got a better retirement video than Aldo right out of it. But he's going to get the headlines. So basically, chat, what Buckley's done there when you think about it is, if he calls out Covington or Ian Gary or any of these matchups, he's not going to get the fight. He might not get the fight. So he'd rather just not get the fight against McGregor, but at least make more headlines with the call out. He'll probably make more headlines with that call out, to be fair. Nate the Train. Rosenstruik in the crowd. What has happened to the UFC where we're showing Rosenstruik in the house? Rosenstruik in the house. That's where we're at in the UFC these days, chat. Hey, how about it? Jairzinho Rosenstruik in the house. That's the level we're at right now. No offense. I like Rosenstruik. And honestly, chat, he's probably there to fight the winner. Is he not? Actually, yeah, smart. Actually, good that Rosenstruik's in the house because he's probably going to be fighting Derek Lewis if he wins. But we'll see. Another fight I got wrong. I should have picked Buckley to out-wrestle him. How could I make such a mistake? You expect McKinney to get KO'd like that? Bad KO? I mean, at this point, chat, can we have the audacity to say that there's no chance McKinney gets KO'd? No. We have to under that there is a shot that he gets absolutely destroyed. But I did think he was going to beat Ribovich. I thought he could have grappled a bit. But the problem is, he's got a few Twitter followers, got an interaction out of KSI, and now he already thinks they're a dangerous knockout guy. When in reality, he's kind of, is what we're finding out, right? You don't get consistently KO'd like that, chat, unless you are shit, right? Surely not. Like consistent KOs early rounds. Surely you're just shit. You get that often early in your career like this. You know what I mean? I mean, even the way he's throwing these 1-2. I just think he's going to uppercut Buckley, but we'll see. Kind of crazy how many mini MMA gurus there are now. Dude, am I wrong? Or like sometimes, chat, do you ever look at your YouTube feed and think, holy fuck, the clones are... they're rising. They're rallying. You're like, Jesus Christ, how many different versions of this one video am I going to see? Thank you for the $2. Buckley with those ears looks like Shrek. Okay. Did you see Habib owes millions in taxes in Russia? I did. Yeah. Assets frozen. Dana licking his lips at the thought of it. I know. But Khabib can probably just live in... He's a US citizen, isn't he? He's a dual citizen, so he'll be all right. Or they called him. Thank you for the $8 Australian. Looking at the Izzy Strickland fight. Do you genuinely think Izzy was at his best? I don't see the difference in the way Israel Adesanya was throwing anything in the Strickland fight compared to the way he was throwing things in fights previously. I just think his style didn't work against Strickland because he's not good at throwing straight punches. And when he does, they're very obviously set up. And yeah, that was my take on the Strickland fight. I think he did fight him at his best. Do you think you'll ever... Like, I've watched Izzy fight Vettori. Like, he was worse against Vettori than he was against Strickland. What do you guys think about that? Israel Adesanya was a worse fighter against Marvin Vettori than he was against Strickland. Like, he genuinely looks better against Strickland than he did against Vettori. Other than that one little, like, Matrix moment that he did against Vettori, what else did he fucking do to him? Yeah, I mean, he looks shit. Come on, Strickland styles a nightmare for Costa. I don't know if it is, man. I don't know if it is. Like, he's got a good jab in that. What the fuck else does... Chat, can I be real with you, yeah? For I know Strickland fans will never like this, but it does need to be said sometimes to Strickland fans. Specifically, it needs to be said to them. Strickland, yeah, fights like a fucking bitch. Honestly, dude. For the amount of time, like, the amount of shit that he yaps, he fights like, please let them rob this of me, UFC judges. Please let them rob me. He throws a good front kick to the body, yeah, and a good teep in that. But, like, Jesus Christ, sometimes it's like, fucking hell, no shit you didn't get the fucking decision against Drickus. I've watched it so many times. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Do something else. Like, throw a right hand down the pipe for once. Every time he threw a right hand, it's like he was trying to catch Drickus with his fucking forearm. I'm like, dude, what? What is going on here? How did you outclass Adesanya? You know? You forget he schooled Izzy. I know, but I can still see the same level of fight. Same thing with him and Jared Cannonier as well. Just that Izzy can't fight going forwards. So he couldn't stop Strickland's momentum. But anyone else who can, it's like, Jesus Christ, this guy's a completely different fighter. Costa ain't shit. Sean's an America's fighter. Fuck Colby. Rob is way more open to be hit. And Sean and Costa barely landed clean. Whatever. Thank you for the $5. Izzy got a DUI before Strickland and got... I mean, yeah, maybe Rob is more open to be hit and hurt than Sean. But I just feel like Strickland's more there to be, like, unloaded on by Costa. This is not 6'5" and 5'10". Thank you for the $5. Izzy got a DUI before the Strickland got rocked the first round. He basically fought the final 4 rounds with CTU. I'm scared of a rematch. Okay, thank you for the $5, dude. I'm not scared of a rematch. I'm scared of a rematch in case Izzy fucking flukes it with his weird all-of-a-sudden gyno power that he needs whenever his back's up against the wall. And then everyone's like, yeah, it was just a bad Izzy that night. And he showed who the real fighter was. It was Beck Buckley. Thank you. The thing is, no matter how much boxing you've done, you need street smarts to know when you're about to be sucker punched first out cold. So no boxing training is ever going to teach you how to grow up around them. Mikel Pereira said he won't fight Delidzi because they train together. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, go fuck himself then. So you could have done Pereira Delidzi then, and he didn't do it. Fuck him. MMA Carly, yeah. Thank you for the £2. He's not 6'5". You're going to see it real quick. He's a couple of inches taller than Buckley. There's some... I might do an interview with Mike Perry. Do you like Khabib now? Evading taxes is based. I do. Down. Did you see Buckley flex $27 at the... I did see Buckley flex $27, which was an interesting flex. A very interesting flex. I'm going to go... Khabib can just star in the next Hills Have Eyes movie. He'll pay off that debt in no time. True. They do need to do that. Did you see Joe...